It's a goal! Can you believe it? It's extraordinary!
Kicks to the tip of the goal square is Eddie. Not going to have a shot at goal. Well, Willie weaves in and out. Betts has kicked it. He's got 5.
Sets up okay for Betts. Corral steps back.
Did well.
O'Shea didn't take it out. Still a chance, Eddie. That is amazing. Eddie's back.
The great Eddie Betts, what a player he's been at Carlton, Adelaide Crows, and maybe back to Carlton. Nick, what can you tell us?
Well, it was an amazing front page story in The Australian on Friday saying it's a done deal. He's going to be at Carlton next year, which I think puts a bit of pressure on the Blues, whether they go through with it. There was some contact made about 6 weeks ago, but he's 33, guys, next year when he plays.
Yeah.
Is he too old? Is he fit the category for where their rebuild's going?
For me, I've seen the Crows probably about 8 times, 9 times live this year. Every time I've seen, he's looked dangerous for me. I know he's missed some games. Kicked 37 goals. That was inflated by 2 against the Gold Coast, where he kicked a bag both times. But I really do think he's got currency. A happy Eddie Betts at Carlton could do some damage. And I think the 3 small forwards for the Blues this year, as you have a look there, 4 goals they kicked combined, the 3 of those guys. Eddie kicked 37. As I said, a little bit inflated because of the Gold Coast, but I think he's got currency. I would love to. I think it's a great story. I'd love to see it.
I think he'd play another year, and I think that all the forwards struggled this year for the Adelaide. You go through every one of those players that's played in their forward line, they've had average years this year. Now, that's not because of the fact that they're all too old, it's because of the way they played and other things that were going on there at the Adelaide Crows this year, which they're still trying to find the answers to. I would think that one of the reasons why maybe Carlton moved Daisy Thomas on, because Daisy Thomas was still playing okay football, and there may be other clubs out there that are prepared to give him another game too. But I think it was probably because they had Simo already, and if they were going to bring in somebody like Eddie Betts at 33 years of age, it may start to look too old. But I still think he's got some footy left in him.
The Adelaide situation took an interesting twist also last Friday when the club announced that Jason Dunstall will chair this independent review. Also, Matthew Pavlich will be involved, 2 other sort of sports science types. We hear that Dunstall and Pavlich will hit the ground in Adelaide in the next few days and interview up to 20 or 30 people. Then the 4 people on the panel will submit their own reports to the board, and the board will then use those to make whatever changes they see fit.
So you're saying that each of these individuals will have an independent plan? They're not going to collate their plan and present that. They'll present their plans individually.
That sounds like what the club believe that these guys will do. 4 separate reports that would go to the board.
That's interesting. I'm fascinated, Jason Dunstall and Matthew Pavlich. I mean, 2 brilliant legends of the game, 2 very smart people in football. But, I mean, the Chief Dunstall's ties are so strongly linked to Hawthorn and Matthew Pavlich so strongly linked to the Fremantle Football Club. It just seems... I mean, clearly you can do that and move back into your other roles, but it's an interesting appointment, isn't it?
It is. I think it's a good appointment because we know that Jason Dunstall was pivotal to the appointment, which is a long time ago now, I know, but of Al Clarkson as the coach there. He's been a sounding board for Al Clarkson over a long period of time, so he stays close to the game. He's intelligent, he's brutally honest. So I think in terms of going outside your football club to get people to come in there and find out what the answers are, I think that it's an inspired choice.
Intelligent, brutally honest, football person. It's a perfect person for that job.
They will be paid, but if someone asked you, Wayne, would you do that? Would you be comfortable, given your media role, to review a club and, I guess, own those decisions going forward?
Well, like Jace, I'm not connected to any footy club, so I can't see why you wouldn't take that opportunity if you wanted to do it.
Mick, it would be a very big check. I was just going to say, we're going to get hold of our man on the panel. Let's get to Tommy.